to this channel, Freya's Crone. Hold on one second. Let me plug in my lights. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you meet on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, give me a fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting that thumbs up. Either way, it helps out this channel. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how a general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post videos. And after it's done uploading and processing, you're more than welcome to share it with somebody who you think will need the message for today. All right. So all that helps out this channel, and I'm grateful for all of your love and support. All right. So I'm a little distracted. I apologize. So today is April 4th. So we got double 4 energy. And we have the energetic year of 1. So 441 adds up to a 9. It talks about being in that hermit mode. It talks about healing wounds and going within thyself. Some of you may need to go into hermit mode to heal some wounds. All right. So 441 signifies divine guidance, stability, and new beginnings, encouraging you to trust your angels while building a solid foundation for your future. It merges the practical, stable energy of the number 4 appearing twice with the initiative of the number 1, signaling that it indicates that this is an opportunity to embrace new opportunities with confidence, stability, and growth. The double 4s emphasize building a secure, stable, and practical foundation for your life's work. The number 1 encourages taking initiative, creating your own reality, and starting new projects. It's a sign to boost your self-confidence, embrace love, often guiding you towards positive life changes. It serves as a reminder that you are protected and guided by the angels, urging you to trust the path you're on. It is a message to stay focused, work hard on your goals, and rely on the divine support to make changes. All right. So that's the energetic year of 1, being in hermit mode, following the path to the light, cleaning cycles, healing wounds. We're still in that full moon energy of Libra, where we are being asked to stay balanced, keep head in our hearts, in a very balanced state. I'm looking on AstroSeek to see what's going on in the planetary stuff. So I see I have a viewer. So give me a thumbs up, viewer. And if you're a hater watching, thank you for the view. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So the sun and the moon are both in 14 degrees. The sun is in Aries. The moon is still full in a full moon stage in Scorpio. So Scorpio rules death, rebirth, mysteries, intimacy. So you're really looking within thyself and facing them wounds. What needs to be let go of? What is triggering? What needs to end? When it comes to our emotions, right? Mercury is in 17 degrees of Pisces. Venus is in 6 degrees of Taurus. It is at home in the sign of Taurus. Mars is in 25 degrees of Pisces. Mars is the planet of either aggression or passion. So it's about staying balanced, healing them inner wounds to come into sacred union. A lot of us are laying things to rest with the sun in Aries. The sun illuminates what needs to be identified because Aries rules the first house of identity. So the sun in 14 degrees of Aries boils down to 441. Remember, I went through that already. It talks about trusting that you're being divinely guided. 14 rolls into a five. So fives talk about changes that need to be made, so that when we illuminate our light into the outer world, it's illuminated in a positive way. All right. Saturn is in exactly 6 degrees of Aries. Exactly. Neptune is in 2 degrees of Aries, which talks about that balance and through the illusions, identifying the wounds, facing them inner demons, doing the work, right? Um, what else? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm looking here. Pluto is 5 degrees of Aquarius. So Pluto is the planet of the underworld. It's about going into that shadow self. All right. So I see a lot of fives. So a lot of you could be experiencing some tower moments, some changes, things that are being, because Saturn represents structure, the old paradigm, especially with the full moon in Scorpio, the structure, the old paradigm of how you're viewing things or how building things is crumbling. Why? So that you could build a more stable, I just seen 1155, a more stable whatever you are creating within your reality. All right. So we're going to talk to the angels first. Oh, look, there's a card, the 10 of Ariel. And that was in this deck. All right. So something about maybe family. So you can see that they're sitting there talking. They could be sitting there conversing. Um, So I feel like with this coming out, this talks about building future success, right? In a very stable way with the 10 energy. All right, angels, what do you want to bring to the collective? What do they need to know for today, April 4th? 4-4, a double 4 energy. Yeah, let go of control issues. So it does look like a family, right? A mother, a father, and then there's the kid. So something needs to be let go of. And that is what the moon is reflecting back with it in Scorpio. Scorpio, it talks about, the Scorpio sign is either the deadly warrior or the true friend. There's like no medium in there. So Scorpio also represents what needs to end. So what needs to end is allowing something in your heart space to control your narrative. Yeah, it's about children doing that inner child healing. All right, yeah, free yourself. You're being asked to free yourself. Also, maybe putting up heavy boundaries would be significant here. It's time to take control of it back, right? So this card is asking you to let go of control, some sort of maybe division happening here. But this one also talks about taking control of your life, putting up them heavy boundaries. Somebody could have some sort of a codependency, whether it's codependent to other people, whether it's codependent with drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. All right. So let go of the thing. Okay. So I'm getting the serenity prayer. Let go of the things. Take control of the things that you can, let go of the things that you can't control, and the wisdom to know the difference is what I'm getting here. So some of you may need to put up heavy boundaries. Why? Because you're very unique. You're like this unicorn right here in the center here. All right, let's see. What's the energy for today? What does the collective know? What's the energy for today? For some of you, I feel like you are sensitive. You may be empath, you may be super duper sensitive, and you may have somebody who is very codependent on your energy, who is trying to control a narrative here. So spirit is telling you, allow this situation to unfold naturally, but they're also telling you to take your power back from the situation. So, yeah, so somebody may be trying to control your emotions here through projection, because they know you're sensitive. Be aware of people who are trying to overstep your boundaries as well. Yep, we have the sun coming up. So the sun in Aries is significant. Okay, so take a good look at this card. Okay, first you see a divine feminine standing in this bowl of water. So water is about our sacral chakra, right? It is also about our divine feminine side. You can see there is, it looks like what they call a gramophone, like an old time record player. And it's really weird because I had a channeled song come through before I actually got prepared to do this reading. It was a song by Beyonce. You got me looking crazy right now. Um, and then here, like, here, right here, you're almost like you're ready to come out of that cocoon. See the baby? You're almost ready to come out of that cocoon. Also, this talks about putting up that boundary. So it's like you're almost free. Something is being illuminated here. And it has a lot to do with your emotions because you got two romance angels card, which represents your heart space. I'm seeing some lotus flowers here, which talks about lotus flowers grow out of mud. Um, See, there's a bird cage down there. Put that up there so you can see it. There's paint brushes. So stay focused on what you want to create because you are literally taking them paint brushes, creating your reality. You're being given an opportunity to create the life you want. And how you color that canvas is how people are going to see you. So I'm getting strong divine feminine energy here. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a male or a female, because divine feminine is not a gender. It is how we're supposed to, and this is the number one. The sun is the masculine energy. So about coming into that union within yourself, finding that balance. Somebody may be trying to block your journey. Um, yeah, this is somebody who's heartless. Look, 441. And that's today's date. Yeah, somebody that you may have a soul contract with, or this is somebody still in that Libra energy of either trying to get revenge or they think that something is unfair. Yeah. So, and that's really crazy because there's an individual, and if you are this individual that's watching my channel, I know you're sitting out there. I know you are. I see you just sitting in my parking lot. Are you this individual? Hmm? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some crows card. And it's really funny because it looked like there was whoever you are or whoever is sitting in the parking lot looked like they had something in their window recording something. And now I don't see it. Thanks for the thumbs up. I see I have 3 viewers, but only 1 thumbs up. Hmm? Yeah, so somebody could be secretly pointing the finger at you while you're growing your garden, We have a new opportunity could be presented to you, but there has to be some doors closed here before this opportunity, or they could be trying to block an opportunity for you by putting the finger at you, trying to control a narrative, trying to block you from doing something, going on a trip out of revenge. Yeah, so awakening. So this is in reverse. They're actually literally trying to block your transformation. You are the captain of your boat, and breathe. So spirit is telling you to breathe. Breathe it out. It'll let go of something. It'll help you to let go of maybe any triggers that you are experiencing with the moon in Scorpio. Somebody is definitely secretly pointing the finger at you. And I feel like whoever this is, they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to either show up at your door, right? Maybe to cause some issues. Be aware of that. On the bottom of the deck, we have purification, passion, creativity, and healing. We have take that leap of faith and trust. Yes, somebody may be coming to your door and saying, I need you, right? But they're living in their shadow side. Also, I'm getting there could be somebody who is literally watching you create your whatever you're passionate about. I'm telling you, there's heartless, somebody who lacks empathy, somebody who doesn't want you to go on this transformation, somebody who's trying to block your journey, block your trip, block your travel. Journey talks about travel, but they're just sitting there. Um, 422 talks, it adds up to a 10, right? A 10. Let's do some clarification. Secret garden, pointing the finger, secret garden, 4 of coins. So this is somebody who is definitely holding on to some revenge energy in their heart space. Somebody who could be greedy. See how he's hanging on to all them coins? Somebody who could be greedy, pointing the finger. Remember, this is a heartless individual. Somebody who lacks empathy, somebody who lacks compassion, somebody who's a control freak, trying to control the narrative out of revenge because they think that something is unfair. And then look at this, you have a man, right? A man who is holding a heart. So you have the man and a woman. So this is definitely a couple. They they lack compassion, they lack empathy. They're heartless. They think that something is unfair. So they're literally blocking something or trying to block something out of greed. hmm Could be 3 people. New opportunities. Okay, so with the 6 of coins and the 8 of cups, so definitely somebody trying to block. Somebody is walking away. I feel like this is root chakra energy. Somebody is walking away from maybe some sort of insecurity. Now you got somebody over here who may be looking for a handout. 8 and 6 adds up to 14. Remember, the sun and the moon are both in 14 degrees. Somebody may be coming your way, looking for a handout, somebody that maybe you walked away from out of greed. 441. Be aware of people. This is somebody who is a deadly warrior. 6 is 10 plus 8 is 18, which is that 9 energy that we're feeling today. Karmic, closing out karmic cycles. Transformation and soul awakening in reverse. Okay, so we have sacral and solar plexus chakras coming through here. So definitely something out of balance. Okay, so the 9 of coins in reverse, somebody who lacks self-confidence. Somebody who's trying to take your ideas. The 3 of wands in reverse, this is somebody who's an opportunist. Somebody who is just waiting for the perfect opportunity or already has taken some sort of an opportunity. So it's definitely there is something in that sacral chakra. The 9 of coins in reverse is somebody who lacks self-confidence. Somebody's trying to steal your spotlight. 3, 4, 3. I'm seeing 369. 369. That is the key. The key is to stay positive. Be aware of where you put your focus. 911. Somebody is definitely way out of balance. Way out of balance here. All right. You're the captain of your boat. King of coins in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've just seen Venus is in Taurus. This is the third eye chakra. So Spirit is telling you have control, right? You have control of where you want to go, what you want to do. Some of you may want to go at it alone. The King of Coins talks about somebody who's very wise, somebody who would generous, somebody who's very wise, somebody who's very generous, somebody who's very grounded. Confirmation. So you have control of your life. So take back that control and free yourself, right? There is opportunities being presented to you. And I feel like definitely somebody looking for handouts. I'm telling you, see all them hands? There's 4 hands there. Somebody looking for handouts. And then there's the 4 of coins right there. Because they're greedy. Somebody could be taking something to the extreme as well. Somebody could have stole your idea, trying to steal your opportunities. So breathe. Breathe. 6 of wands. You already won the battle, whoever I'm talking to. You already won the battle. So breathe. This is crown chakra. Two of Cups, this could be an ex-partner, somebody that you don't want to work with no more, trying to take control of the narrative, taking something to the extreme, right? That's the truth, the whole truth, right? There's another one coming through here. You already have everything you need within yourself to manifest the life that you want. So don't allow somebody else to have control over your mind. We have a lot of sacral chakras coming through here. It's somebody who wants to control you, somebody who thinks that they got a stronghold on you. And it's like they don't want to let go of something. But Spirit is telling you, you're stronger than what you think you are. Right? So that sword, cut them cords. You already got that power in you to cut them ties. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is somebody that you've already walked away from, because we get the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about walking away in search of some better. So this could literally be an ex-lover, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Doesn't have to be. It could be business lover, family, friend. We have a lot of solar plexus and sacral chakras coming through here. Yeah, Ten of Cups. And then we have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, with the Four of Wands. Maybe wanting to come and knock on your door at your house, right? But it's like something is not going to work here with the Eight of Cups. Something is not going to work here. I feel like this person wants to invade your boundaries, invade your space, right? Cross your boundaries. Because they're a control freak, right? They're a control freak. Also, I'm getting something else too. Somebody may be wanting to, hold on one second. Somebody may, somebody may be losing control here, because for somebody, maybe a love spell may have backfired. And somebody may be wanting to come to your door and say, oh, well, me and so are not no longer together. We're no longer in collaborating. Somebody may be wanting to come and tell you the truth. Maybe you're already feeling this. You could see how this beautiful feminine got her back to the situation, and she got her hands up in the air like, woohoo, right? That was a battle. That was a heck of a battle, but I finally won it. So somebody could be allowing the envy in their heart or the greed in their heart to control the narrative. Maybe they're hiding some sort of secret, pointing the finger at you. Well, let's just go to so and so, right? We know that they're making money. We know that they're balanced, right? So let's go to so and so and ask them for some money, ask them for some help. Somebody could have stole some sort of idea that you had for self-employment, or some sort of an idea, or maybe that's what they're looking for. They're coming in just to be snoopy. So with this card in reverse, this represents the Scorpio energy. So somebody could literally be out for, like, thinking that something is unfair. something was unjust because somebody walked away from somebody. King of Coins, Taurus, Capricorn. Venus in Taurus is very important today when it comes to your money. Taurus rules your possessions, your finances. Venus in Taurus. Venus rules partnerships of all kind, business, lover, family, friend. There could literally be somebody coming your way wanting to build something with you. Sit down, have a conversation with you, wanting to build a business. Any other person is mad. Somebody that you've walked away from because they don't want you to have this opportunity. So it's like they're secretly jealous and secretly pointing the finger, secretly hating. Yeah. Somebody is building a lot of financial success, so much financial success that they will have enough to pass down to their children, their grandchildren. So this could be what's going on here. Maybe somebody is literally coming towards you and wanting to offer you some sort of wise advice when it comes to building your business. That's no accident that that card was in this deck because the sun is shining down on somebody, which talks about its positive energy, success, joy, happiness. So Spirit is telling you to just breathe because you've already won the battle. You've already got your victory. This talks about strong communication. 1-1. Strong communication. See them two people talking? So there could be a good opportunity coming your way for some of you where you're not only going to build a business, but you're going to build a relationship with one another. Like, I feel like this energy of where you're going to be friends first. You're going to take the time to get to know one another. And you're realizing that both of you are on the same page. This person may have some wise business advice. Somebody could be coming in and telling you the truth about how somebody stole one of your ideas. Somebody could be getting something returned back to them that was taken as well. See all the yellow butterflies? That's the heart space. So it talks about giving and receiving with the 6 of coins. That also talks about giving and receiving. All right. Dragonflies. Some of you could be seeing dragonflies. Labradorite will help with your situation. It talks about enlightenment, dream time, and illusions. So you could have seen this in your dreams. Maybe some sort of an illusion is being broken. Spirit of dragonfly, help me break down my illusions so that I can see my true reality. Thank you, Aho. So yeah, somebody could have had some sort of dream about this situation. Or there could be somebody who's come into your dreams, casting illusions, maybe masking themselves. So the true reality is you need to let go of some sort of issue that is in your heart space when it comes to giving and receiving. Let go of some sort of an emotion. I feel like somebody's projecting here. Somebody could be projecting upon you. So you're being asked to walk away from some sort of insecurity that you may be hanging on to when it comes to limiting yourself so that there could be a new door opening for you. We have a lot of sacral and solar plexus energy coming through. This is masculine and feminine. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy within thyself. You already know what you need to do to have success. You are the captain of your boat. You have control of yourself. You have control over only you. You can't control what other people do, right? So you may need to take some sort of power back. Somebody could be secretly watching you as well. So yeah, this represents the sacral chakra. This also represents Leo, the strength card. Somebody definitely took something too far here. Too far. And it's definitely somebody that you cut cords with and walked away from. And it's because you didn't want to work with them no more. You didn't want to collaborate with them no more. 2 and a 3 adds up to a 5. 5 plus 8 adds up to a 13. 4, 1, 1. Transformation, acceptance, and insight. So you're definitely seeing something. Third eye and crown chakra. That's that I know, I see energy. I am present. So remain in the present. Maybe this is now energy that I'm pulling through. Mouse, hematite, organization, scrutiny, and vision. So this could be trying to scrutinize you, right? Um, but somebody could be watching you, maybe secretly watching you. Spirit of Mouse, help me make wise choices without fear of holding me back from accomplishing my goals. Thank you, Aho. Hematite is really good for grounding your energy. Mhm. So somebody may not trust something here. I feel like Spirit is telling you, maybe you need to just trust this person, maybe telling you the truth. But I also feel like there is definitely somebody who is pointing the finger, trying to scrutinize you. Could be some sort of an organization, like people coming together and organizing something. Your energy is definitely pulling in a spiritual soulmate. And Archangel Raphael is telling you, don't worry, right? Don't worry. Pray, prophetic ability, visualization, and property. Look, heart chakra. I am healed. So this would be good for your heart chakra. So this talks about prophetic ability, visualization, seeing something. Somebody could be a prophet. Rutile, this talks about third eye chakra, decisiveness, intuition, and study. And that's what that King of Coins is about. Insightful. So definitely seeing something from a psychic, like through your dreams, maybe some sort of a premonition dream, or maybe if you have visions, right? Seeing something. I see things all the time, especially when I connect to water. Cinnabar, manifestation, dignity, and vitality chakra. That's that Eight of Cups energy. Walking away from some sort of emotional situation is holding you back, or something within thyself when it comes to your money that is limiting you, when it comes to stability that is limiting you. So that this new opportunity can come your way. Somebody may be coming in and offering you advice. Root, solar plexus, and sacral chakra, grounding, strength, and vitality. Energetic. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sphelerite. So help all them chakras, because I'm seeing a lot of sacral chakra energy. When I see a lot of sacral chakra energy, there is something blocking you that is, it's like a lack of, right? A lack of courage, a lack of strength, right? A lack of, like, how do I want to say this? Like low self-esteem, or a lack of, not self-worth, right? Somebody is definitely projecting on you, maybe even attacking your sacral chakra. So, yeah, a transformation is here. But for you to complete this transformation, you need to let go of how a situation unfolds for you. Walk away from that lack mentality, that scarcity mindset, and open your heart to receiving something, because something is coming. And you psychically, this is third eye. We got crown chakra, a lot of third eye. Somebody's seeing some psychically that there is a new opportunity coming your way, but there's still a door open that needs to be closed. That is blocking this door from opening. So you really need to pull back your energy. Okay. Raccoon, transformation, protection, and curiosity. So raccoon to me are little bandits. So raccoon, help me remove my mask through acts of generosity as I explore and learn new things. Thank you, Aho. So yeah, somebody's mask is being removed. That was like thrown a rock on head. Who was thinking something was unfair, but they didn't want you to move on. This heartless man and heartless woman. So it's definitely a couple who was greedy, right? And that's the two, a couple who was greedy. This talks about greed. We have a black cat here. Somebody could have even, and I hate to say this, guys, and it has simply happened to me though, where I've had two black cats come up missing. One of them I 100% know was sacrificed. I'm not sure the other one is. I can only speculate. So you need to face this shadow when it comes to codependency, neediness for some, and trust the situation, because this situation is going to be very healing for you. For some of you, this could be facing that shadow that needs to be healed when it comes to not being able to trust other people. You do have somebody who is really focusing on you, projecting upon you, trying to tempt you off your journey. This is somebody who thinks that they are queen, right? Somebody who thinks that they can play God in your life. Somebody who is trying to block the hard work that you've been putting in. Why? Because they're not getting pie. They could have been doing it since September, trying to keep you in this box, right? Maybe wishing that you did not see what they were doing, right? This talks about you being that unicorn. They didn't want you to see that you are that unicorn, right? Look at that purple energy. They didn't want you to believe in yourself, playing mind games with you, right? So somebody could be learning a very hard lesson. See, that talks about magic, spells, right? So you need to free yourself from this so that you can create something. Put that block up. See how he's got that block up from the like the heart down to the root, being asked to cleanse and clear your energy, right? Because you have the courage and strength that you need. You've already won the battle, right? The storm is over. You could be mirroring this back to that person, that your new adventure is coming, right? Somebody may be getting their envelope, what they're meant to come here and do, their mission. This could be somebody who is part of your mission as well. Yeah, emotional healing. Protecting your heart, prosperity, heart chakra, pink sapphire, I am wise. Right? So you already know who this is. You already know who this greedy couple is that was trying to put a stronghold, right? Trying to control your rebirth. That's the truth, right? The truth is you already have everything you need within yourself to secure your finances, to secure what is meant for you. This person pointing the finger and scrutinizing you, trying to um, make this person not want to come your way, right? This talks about your relationships, lover, family, friend. See, they wanted to isolate you. They wanted to scrutinize you. They didn't want to see anybody in that boat with you. As a matter of fact, they wanted you to park that boat and never get in it and go anywhere. But you can. It's up to you. You have the power to take back control of your life and free yourself. Because, sweeties, you've already won the battle. You've already won it. Victory is yours. So breathe. Success is right around the corner. Success, happiness, joy. The sun in Aries. Somebody's seen you, right? Somebody could be watching you. Somebody could definitely be watching you at a distance, wanting to come in and support you, offer you a helping hand. Also, this talks about that equal give and take, right? So it's not allowing people to take advantage of you no more. You don't need somebody else's opinion. You don't need somebody else's approval. You definitely have somebody here who only come into your life for the opportunity to steal something, like steal an idea. This person could have been an energy vampire, siphoning your life force energy and taking that life force energy to use it to build their own success. And Archangel Michael come in and cut that cord and said, nope, nope, that's done. You're done. Mm-hmm. Song, look, song, Beyonce. Let me look up the lyrics for that song by Beyonce. There's another one that come through too by Martina McBride. It's called Independence Day. I woke up channeling that song too. Beyonce. You got me, you got me, you got me. Full lyrics. Let's see. My goodness. Crazy in Love is what it's called. I'm pretty sure. So let me. So you could have an ex, somebody that you want nothing to do with who is like crazy in love with you. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. You got me looking so crazy right now. Where did it go? This could be, it won't let me go to the full lyrics for some reason. Yeah. Somebody could be like acting all weird. They could be all hopped up on something. And they may want to come in and say, "Oh, um, I love you, right? Let's be together. Let's build this business together." But be aware of it because what they're coming in to do is to block your transformation. Try to get revenge. Because why? Because you walked away from them. You want nothing to do with them. Be aware of that. Like I'm telling you, we're gonna look up Martina McBride too. Yes, woo, ow, so crazy right now, Mr. Incredibly, it's your girl, which Beyonce, it's your boy. Um, History in the Making Part Two is so crazy right now. A look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2 times in a row, right? So somebody could definitely be projecting upon you, right? When you leave, walk away. When you leave, I'm calling your name 2, 3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain how I'm feeling, and my pride is the one to blame. So definitely somebody in their pride and ego. Just how your love can do what no one else can do. You got looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. So somebody is like all in their head, like very much in their head. They're crazy. They are hopped up on something. When I talk to my friend so quietly, who think he who he thinks he is, look at me, look at what he did to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's the way that you know what I thought I knew. It's the beat that my heart skips. The heart. Strength rules the heart space. But I don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can do. You got me looking so crazy right now. So be aware because this person could already be married. We got the Ten of Cups and we got the Ten of Pentacles. This person could already be married. Somebody is very insane. Like I'm telling you. Who be aware of that. We're gonna pull up Martina McBride real quick too. The other song. So that song popped in my head after I took the shower. Well, she seemed all right by dawn's early light, though she looked a little worried and weak. She tried to pretend he was drinking again. Somebody is drinking a lot. But Daddy left the proof on her cheek. So this talks about domestic abuse. And I was only 8 years old that summer and I always seemed to be in the way. So I took myself down to a fair in town on Independence Day. Something about the 4th of July. Well, word gets around in a small town. They said he was a dangerous man. So somebody is dangerous. Why? Because they are on something, right? They are on something. They're drinking, maybe on drugs. Some folks talk, but nobody looked the other way. When time ran out, there was no one but on Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing, let the whole world know that today is a day of reckoning. What is this reading taking a twist like it did yesterday? Earth element. Well, she lit up the sky that 4th of July. What did I say about the 4th of July? By the time that the firemen came, they put out the flames and took down some names and sent me to the county home. Now I ain't saying it's right or it's wrong. This is a dangerous situation. Somebody is dangerously trying to cross your boundaries. This is somebody that you walked away from, somebody that you want nothing to do with, that wants to come in and offer you some sort of a helping hand. Let freedom ring, let the white sing, let the whole world know that today is a day of reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the right be wrong. So something that was wronged is about to be righted. Roll the stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. So somebody's getting their karma. Somebody's getting their karma. All right, let's close out this reading. Give me a light keeper's card. Yeah, ascension. So move into your true self, rise above the darkness, and the light is here. Something is being illuminated with the sun card. And this illumination is going to bring you out of your cocoon right here. So you're almost out. Like the legs are out. You're just sitting there and you're waiting for something. You're waiting for your reckoning. You are waiting for your time. And Spirit is telling you now is your time. So breathe out whatever is holding you back in your heart space, whatever emotion that you're hanging on to when it comes to that scarcity mindset. Let it go. Breathe it out. Because your time for success, your time for happiness is here. The light is here. The sun, the light is here. Move into who you are. You are the captain of your boat. You have control of your life. While somebody else is getting their karma because they were greedy, they were selfish. So some sort of an opportunity that's taken for you is coming back around full circle, is what I see. You already seen this in your dreams or seen a vision of it. Um, I know this means on a personal level, right? Somebody did something out of revenge. Somebody thought something was unfair. Can I have another card, please? And thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, divine intervention. The day of reckoning is here. I'm telling you. 7-11-1-1. An energetic cord having cut that has had a strong hold on your creations. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your bliss. happiness, joy, success is your purpose. The divine stepped in. Look at this. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Woo! Collective congratulations. Congratulations. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So you definitely have angels around you. So let go of that scarcity mindset so that you can find that balance. You really have somebody who is drinking some alcohol. Their day of reckoning is here, Divine Collective. Your day of reckoning is here. And they're looking all crazy. Somebody is looking all crazy because the illusions that they were projecting and pointing the fingers at you is all coming back, right? One pointing at you, and there's three pointing back at them. So all the secrets that they were telling behind your back, right? Secretly pointing fingers at you, secretly, casting illusions, secretly scrutinizing you. Them fingers are, yep, I'm telling you, your day of reckoning is here. This is so beautiful. I'm like, wow, I didn't know where it was going to go. So the songs have something to do with that. That is why I was channeling them. Your transformation is here, collective, with the moon in 14 degrees of Scorpio. So be aware of somebody who may want to come back in with you and out because they know that they are receiving their karma. They're receiving their karma. This is somebody that you are because you didn't want to work with them. You don't want to cooperate with them. Why? Because more than likely, they were the ones abusing their power, abusing you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And they took it too far, took it to the extreme. The divine said, stepped in and said, nope, not going to happen. Lots of ones here. The magician, the eight swords, and the sun. 3 ones. 111 is significant. 441 today. So you're being called to something. So divine stepped in, right? Divine intervention stepped in is removing any obstacles away. And this person is looking, woo, they are looking bad. You are free. You are free. You won the battle. So breathe it out. All right. Anything else? Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heavens. Ask and you shall receive. So for those of you who have been praying to your angels, prayers have been heard and answered. This is so beautiful. I am so happy. Yep. The divine is removing obstacles. There's a healing opportunity being presented to you. So heal that city mindset. Of people taking advantage of you, always having their hand out. Honor your sensitivity. Yeah. You are very sensitive. Retreat and recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Focus your intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best positive outcome. So visualize what you want to manifest. Because oh my goodness, look at this. Psychic insight. You are protected. So you are rediscovering all the lost part of yourself. Bringing all that back into a state of balance today. Odin is showing you that. Literally showing you that. So somebody definitely may be coming in and wanting a hand, but the universe is saying, protect yourself. This person is absolutely off the freaking rocker. off their rocker. Crazy. So they could have been pointing their finger at you, calling you crazy, like I said, scrutinizing you. But the sun is shining, and some masks got ripped off, and their community of people that they were perhaps gathering up against you is seeing that. They're seeing why you walked away, why you left them, because they're exposed now. This could talk about the community of people, a ton of real. See these two people sitting there talking? Hmm. Beautiful. Obstacles being removed. I am so happy for you guys. All right, that's it for the daily messages. I am going to start doing the monthlies. I think I'm going to go ahead and do them live just to get them done versus recording and have to upload them. Da, 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 da. It's going to take me a couple of days, so I may do them in intervals. So stay tuned and watch for your sign to be coming up. Congratulations, collective. You won the battle. Right? The divine actually stepped in. Um, and this person is looking off their freaking rocker. So be aware of that. Be aware of somebody wanting to violate your boundaries that is on some sort of drugs or alcohol as well. All right. So that is your final message. Thank you for watching.